A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a win at home tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much. Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020, and he's earned big minutes for the Pistons. He said, "My whole career, I've never been highly touted, but I found the confidence within myself to perform at a high level. I don't really listen to what other people say. I just focus on how much better I can get each and every day." Kevin, I do the same thing. Back to you.
And David, I can tell, and it's working. D.A., thanks. Well, in a new season, there are some players, Richard, that hit the ground running. And there are others, as you well know, that take a while to get going. Which, I know what camp you fell into, but what would you say? Did you take a while to get going, or were you ready to go?
No, it was both. There was one where it was like I struggled to get going and really get a rhythm, and there's others that I was just ready to go and locked in. As your environment changes, so does your success. And so sometimes as your environment changes, you got to figure out how to be successful in it.
Good insight. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. And a different look here for the Pistons. Noel's checked in for Bogdanovich. Hill comes in for Saddiq Bey. Alec Burks checked in for Cunningham. And Diallo subbed in for Kemba Walker. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Green. Wiggins comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole. On three-pointer, Wiggins. Rebound by the Pistons. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
No problems knocking that one down.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Diallo the pass to Hill. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 14. And it's Wiggins missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Stewart with the screen on Iguodala. Hill kicks to Diallo. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Iguodala. Shoots. Hits the jump hook.
You just can't give Iguodala these looks. He's too experienced and crafty down low. And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Free throw drops for Hill. Warriors trail by 15. And a deep three from Curry. And it's Noel with the rebound.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Hill against DiVincenzo. Hill, no good. Warriors shooting pretty grave so far, about 23%. The pass to DiVincenzo. Good, and Curry gets the assist. DiVincenzo. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Hill. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
and pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hill, no good. Warriors trail by 12. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Burks covering. Curry fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's Detroit. They lead by 12. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Give a big round of applause for your...
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Detroit?
Substitution on the floor.
DiVincenzo finds Iguodala. Golden State moving the ball around. Wiggins passes to Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Here's a look at some of the stats for Isaiah Stewart. Detroit leading by 21. Hill inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Good work there as it goes.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And it's good, 2 points.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
And the basket by Hill.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
DiVincenzo against Hill. Outside Curry. Wiggins sets a screen for Curry. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
DiVincenzo kicks to Iguodala. Good on the triple. Iguodala's got 7 points in the game.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Tries from 10. DiVincenzo against Hill. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Wiggins outside. No good from outside. Pistons leading by 17. The three from Hill. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Curry's shot is good.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Warriors trailed by 19. Shot left block, drained for 2 points. He's got 11.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Burks the pass to Hill. And the shot goes down. Hill's got 13 points now in the quarter.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Curry is inside. Working on Walker. Iguodala with a screen on Hill. Inside. It's deflected. Lets it fly. Curry can't get it to go.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Now here is Hill. There's the drive. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Pistons lead by 19. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and I think he's real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for Golden State.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
Changing things up now, let's take a glance at the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Heat, this is a proving ground game, a benchmark challenge. Anytime you go against the numero uno in the league, you gotta come full strength. Do they have enough firepower to pull off the W? It's gonna be tough.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been...
Substitution on the floor.
Here's Poole. He has 6. And a miss there off the inbound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position. A nice shot taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Yep, it counts. Burks has got his first 2 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons. Here's Poole. Wiggins, a screen on Diallo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Hill kicks to Bogdanovich. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Wiggins against Bogdanovich. The kick out to Poole. Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
2 minutes.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Another 3 for Detroit.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
1:36 left to play here in the third. Green with a screen on Diallo. Poole, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Hill, no good. And for the Warriors, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. DiVincenzo with it, foul guarded by Noel, and the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That'll be his second foul of the game. Stewart checked in for Noel. Green with a screen for Iguodala. No good on the shot. And Detroit the other way now. Outside Hill. And Hill throws it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, Hot Man is going for the jugular.
Burks against Poole. Passes it to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock, and they get it. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. And they double up MP. Diallo finds Hill. Back to Diallo. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 4 assists now tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation.
And so is Detroit, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Ball's got to move, all right? Let's just start driving and kicking and moving it on, all right? Just settle in. Make easy, simple.
And Greg, the offense doesn't look very fluid right now.
I mean, not enough movement. When the ball is zipping around, this team much more difficult to defend.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. They've got Marvin Bagley. Hill is out there with Ivy. Then it's Duren. And it's Livers in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Wiseman the pass to Moody. It's deflected. Now Hill. And we've seen not only some new trophies in Bruce, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Outside, Green. Pass to Moody. The three-pointer, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Lays it up off the glass. Hill's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Blocking foul called on Isaiah Livers. First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo kicks to Wiseman. Drains the three-pointer. Wiseman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And how about the confidence from Wiseman on the catch and shoot? He just puts that one up in rhythm.
Hill passes to Bagley. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Hill against DiVincenzo. All sorts of time. Duran pulls it in. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Bagley. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
The pass to Moody. Back to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Green. Defended by Bagley. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jalen Duran.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
And the Pistons making a change here. Noel's checked in. Outside Hill. And there's the drive. Count it. Good. Hill's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Gotta use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0. Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Richard, it sure seems like the play-in tournament is here to stay. Were you skeptical when it was first suggested?
No, I actually like it. Now, my opinion is that it shouldn't be 7 and 8. I think teams should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots. In 7, there's a lot of really good teams that can be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggled a little bit.
We could indeed. Good point.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Green, the screen. Here's DiVincenzo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 4 points this quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Takes the 3. Doesn't go for him.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Hill. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Hill's got 36.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Up top, DiVincenzo. Pass to Moody. Pocket 6. From deep, Green. That shot off. And the Pistons now going the other way. Pass delivers. Pistons passing it around. Here's Noel. The Warriors pull it in. And here is Moody. Pass to Baldwin. Now Wiseman. Here's Moody. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you've got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Bays checked in for Detroit. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in. Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Curry kicks to DiVincenzo. Good, and Curry gets the assist. DiVincenzo's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
He lobs it up.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Noel's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. DiVincenzo against Hill. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Bay's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry with the steal. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
And here's Hill for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break. If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Noel, a screen on DiVincenzo. Hill against DiVincenzo. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. They double-team Curry. From deep. Bagley with the rebound.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Here's Hill. No good that time, so Golden State will take it the other way. Lets it go with the 3. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
The 3 from Hill. Outside for Bagley. Hits the three-point bomb.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Hill.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Curry, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Outside Curry. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
Does Steph Curry have the greatest jumper ever? Well, yes. And the bucket was another reason why I say yes.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.
I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that. That's all in